Welcome to Moms in the Wild with Kate
and Kara,
where we laugh at our wild moments to make you feel better about yours. And here we are, first episode.
Episode 1.
I'm so excited.
Me too. Kate, what are moms in the wild? What is a mom in the wild?
What aren't they?
They're all
things.
This
is something we should clear up from the get-go. That we're not like traveling in an RV across country with our families.
We are not in the wild. I'm doing air quotes. Wild.
No.
Yeah.
To us, moms in the wild are just moms who are brave enough to take their kids anywhere.
Hell yes.
Or brave enough to be with your kids inside your own space.
In the wild space of your own home. If you step a foot outside your door, you are a mom in the wild.
100%.
If you step back into your threshold, you're a mom with the wild.
Yes.
And in the wild.
If you're looking for like moms adventuring, wrong click.
No. Or keep listening. Maybe you'll love it.
Maybe you will.
Maybe you will love it.
Maybe it'll make you feel really great about the adventures you're actually doing.
Yeah, if you're hiking, if you're in nature, in an actual jungle, in and around the wild proper. Yes. You're going to feel great after listening to us.
Yeah, if a trip to the grocery store with your toddler makes you nervous, like welcome.
Welcome.
You have found your people.
You're our people. Those are the listeners. Hello to my mom, the only one listening.
And we call it Moms in the Wild because of that, because when you're just learning to be a mom and you're going through all of these new stages, every step feels like the wilderness and strange and scary. And when you do accomplish those things, you do feel like a rock star, and you freaking should. So yeah, we are just starting this little pod to talk about the calamity of the life stages that we are at. I guess we should talk about where we are in each life stage. So I am the mom to one 2.5-year-old little boy, and I'm trying to conceive my second child. That's kind of where I am right now.
Family building. Look at you go.
And I stay home with him. So I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my husband, David, is our primary only provider. So that's kind of the situation we're in.
And I have a beautiful 10-month-old. A little baby girl. So I am in the thick of that.
Yeah.
Just like feels like yesterday I was in the newborn stage and still shaking my way, brushing that off myself. And my significant other is Chris, and he works full time, and I work part-time, so I'm at like 20 hours a week. So two working parents rely heavily on our in-laws, my parents and our in-laws, to provide childcare, which is great in the whole situation, and it's fun.
Yeah.
We're just doing it.
Yeah, you're making it work.
And so you're like, I'm family planning, and I'm like, I'm terrified.
I have been lulled into the complacency of like, babies are easy compared to this, whatever this is that we're in.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
But no, it's not.
Because you're like, oh, what a dream.
This is the age where they get you, where they're like, you could do a baby, because toddlers are insane.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? I do miss when I could just put him down and he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. When you didn't move. And you just didn't say anything.
So I guess what we're here to talk about is just the funny things and the maybe like making fun of our trauma that we've been through in these like short months of being moms. And hoping that people can relate.
Absolutely.
And let's also just preface this by saying we have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, no idea.
No qualification. I think what we're going to try to do, though, is create a safe space for other moms and ourselves, frankly.
Yeah.
To look back on and just remember we are doing the best we can.
Yeah.
For our kids. And, memorialize this time that we're probably going to forget.
And also, like, of course, we would love to have other moms, other non-moms, just human beings to come and talk about their experiences as well, and just this thing of being with and around children and babies.
It's wild.
And the whole thing, because it is wild. Moms in the wild.
Moms in the wild.
Do you want to talk a little bit about how we met?
Sure.
How do we know each other?
So we met when we were both in college.
We're sister wives.
We're going to have a whole episode on this, but Carolyn and I basically just fell in love and then found partners who were each other. And then
oh my gosh,
them.
We did do that. So yeah, Caitlin's partner is identical to me.
Yes.
In personality. And my partner is identical to Caitlin.
Yeah.
Pretty much in personality. And like upbringing and like just so many similarities.
Yes.
And so I basically found Caitlin and I was like, oh, you remind me of someone I would be in love with.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful ever since.
We've been in love ever since.
And we've just been in love ever since.
What's really great about our relationship is we both can provide a pretty accurate side that is our partner. Right.
Yeah.
It's the perspective that our partner brings that is very helpful, has been very
Oh my
helpful to
gosh,
me
yes.
in my marriage.
Same. Yeah, we have had so many conversations where I've been divulging the way I feel about something to Kate, and she has looked at me and been like, well, this is the way that I would handle it. And I'm like, yeah, and that's the way that Chris would handle it. And it is so useful and helpful.
Yes.
So great.
Yes. Oh, same. There have been many nights where I have gone home and had big resolutions in my household because of conversations that we have had.
Nailing it.
I think really though we've been there for what, years and years at this point.
Yeah.
We've been through all of life's big milestones together.
Yeah.
And we've kind of just like watched each other grow from these single people who had no idea what they were doing
Loved
to wives
Mm-hmm.
and now moms.
Parents. Oh.
And I'm getting a little like goosebumpy just thinking about it.
Yeah, I love it too.
Back when, we would just be hungover at work together, and now
and
we're
sleeping on a desk.
now we're hungover parenting.
Parenting together. Wow, how times have changed. The growth in both of us. And I've always appreciated our friendship because we give each other space to be our own people.
Yes.
But are extremely supportive of each other.
Oh, yeah.
You were definitely my safe space all through, and the person, my absolute undying, unconditional love support person, non-family member, but you are found family, but that was there so I could text you, call you, send you Marco Polo videos of my raw nipples as I was trying to figure out breastfeeding. Just have you see my nipples when you come over to help me figure out how to breastfeed. So yeah, just very unconditional love and support, which I like. Because we've talked about how we don't have parenting styles, but we do approach things differently as parents. We approach things differently in life. We have different views, but we somehow are just very good friends.
Yeah, and have never had a falling out.
No.
Which is crazy. So yeah, basically we're just two best friends looking for to create a community or not, or just have us listen to this one day when we're out of this stage and see where it takes us.
And I am into it.
And we're going to cover all kinds of things.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about our birth stories.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about things that we said we were never going to do that we 100% do.
100%.
Things that people should have prepared us for.
Things that people should never say to pregnant people or parents in general or just to anyone. I was one of those people before I had children and was pregnant. So yeah, I think that is mostly what you can expect from this is us rambling and talking, which is excellent. I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm narcissistic enough to think that other people will as well, obviously.
If you weren't, would we be here?
Would we be here right now? We wouldn't. And yeah, just talking about, of course, our experiences.
I think there's also just a real power in sharing ways you have made mistakes.
Yeah.
And owning them and showing that nothing too catastrophic happened from them.
Oh, yeah.
And giving people, that safe place to be like, okay, either nothing I've done is that bad, so I feel great, or wow, there's people who are making these mistakes like me and everything is just fine. I think as moms, we can be so hard on ourselves with every single choice that we make, which is thousands of choices a day. And I'm here for getting rid of that guilt as much as we can.
Oh, same. Yeah. My ultimate goal is no matter what spectrum you are on as parenting to just make you feel good. So whether you listen to this and you're like, wow, they're horrible and I'm awesome. Excellent. You do you, boo-boo.
Mission accomplished.
Or you listen and you're like, oh, I can totally identify with those errors in judgment and watching them just stumble and faceplant. I do that same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then listen away.
Right.
Be a mom in the wild.
We do have a way to contact us.
And we would love to hear from you.
If you have a topic that maybe you're like a little bit sensitive about and you've never talked to about with any of your friend groups.
But you know that we will.
Send it to us. Because we 100% will.
We definitely will. And if we haven't experienced ourselves, we will do our best to find a close friend, family member, professional if they're willing to come on the shit show and talk because we would love to be a resource. So contact us at
itsconnect@momsinthewild.com.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening to this short intro to who we are and what we plan to do. And welcome.
We hope you come back.
We hope you come back.
Grab a glass of wine. Listen to the next episode.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love you. It's wild out there. Stay safe.
Stay safe, my friends.